Welcome to this learning platform of YouTube. Today we are here with some important topics of linguistics, but which is semantic and pragmatic. And we have already discussed few of the topics from linguistics like social linguistics and psycholinguistics. So this video is meant for those who are in linguistics studies and those who are pursuing PhD or doing their research and for the students of linguistics and for my Hindi speakers and the students who are from other backgrounds, they can see my other videos, and this video is only made for the students of linguistics. So, although everyone can understand this video, those who want to learn something in English language, the basic fundamental, uh, you know, the phenomena of a language, because linguistics might be the study of, English language. Linguistics, might be the study of, any other language in the world, any language of the world. Linguistics is the branch of study of the technical structure of any language. So today we are here with some topics like semantics and pragmatics. Actually, somewhere we have some doubts about semantics and pragmatics. So before moving further, uh, let me have let me have a look on semantics. That what does this definition speaks about? Focus. What is semantics? Semantics focuses on the literal meaning of the words. Like we have studied in morphology that that is the study of form of words. I mean the study of we can say the structure of the word. And here in semantics we focus on the literal meaning of the words and phrases and sentences. So and on the other hand, it is concerned with how grammatical processes build complex meanings out of simpler ones. It means this study or this part is basically concerned with how grammatical processes build up complex meanings out of simpler ones. Okay, we will know how does it work, like and if we have a look on the definition and the key points of pragmatics, we have it focuses, I mean this pragmatics part focus on the use of language or the use of language in particular situations, and it aims to explain how factors outside of language contribute to both literal meaning and non-literal meaning, which speakers communicate using a language. And it means if we talk about semantics and if we talk about pragmatics, so pragmatic focuses on the use of language in particular situation. It means in particular situation, in particular context. And if we go by the definition and the key points of semantics, it says or it points out, uh, it focuses on the literal meanings of the words and phrases, sentences, and also concerned with how grammatical processes build complex meanings out of simpler ones. Okay, so let's move further. We have just gone through this pragmatics and semantics key points, and now, yeah, now let's have a look on speaker's meaning and semantic meaning. Okay, somewhere we have, for example, if I say there might be, suppose there is a dog. Okay, so it might be in my sense there's the dog, but I may say there's my best friend. I might say the guard of my house, the guard of my tent. So this this is how language work. It's a function actually, and meaning depends on, sometime meaning depends on situation as well. For example, if I say bank, okay, it might be a financial bank, it might be the river of a bank. And if I say only bank, it might be name wise, there might be some different banks. So, and if I mean, if I when I spoke this word, I meant that I meant of with a financial bank, and somebody understood it, bank of a river. So this is how it works. And speaker's meaning and semantic meaning. What do you understand by speaker meaning and semantic meaning? Actually, to understand semantic meaning, we have to bring together three main components. One, the context in which a sentence is used. Second, the meanings of the words in the sentence. Third, the morphological and syntactic structure. So these are four key points, or three key points if you understand. Point number one, the context in which sentence is used, as I have already stated with example. And point number two, meanings of the words in the sentence. And point number three, the morphological syntactic structure. Now, for example, we have very good set of examples. Suppose my dog, there's a sentence, my dog chased a cat under the house. My dog chased the sentence under the house. Now, because one means this, my dog contains the pronoun my. My is the pronoun, personal pronoun, contains my. Part of its meaning depends on the fact that you uttered it. It depends the fact that you uttered it. It's part of this sentence or this particular word. And since you uttered it, my refers to you. When I said my, definitely this my refers to me. If something is mine and I have said my dog, my cat, or my horse, so it depends that horse belongs to me. I thought cat belongs to me. So this way, and then the semantic meaning depends to some extent on the context of use. Semantic meaning, up to some extent, we very clear about it, up to some extent on the context of use. In which context the word is used, in which context the sentence is spoken, in which context the sentence is framed and used, functioned, the situation in which the sentence was uttered by a particular speaker to a particular, it is, we can see it, it is addresses, okay, at a particular time. So this way, we can understand, like the semantic meaning depends to subcontext on the context of use. So the context is very important. If the sentence is spoken in my previous example, I said bank. It depends on the context. I'm speaking in with context river, or I'm speaking with context a bank, financial bank. In the same way, my refers, my dog chased a cat under the house. My refers to you, and the situation also, defines a lot. Let's see some more, examples to make it clear. Like the semantic meaning, of one, that my, also depends on the meanings of the individual words, like dog, chased, cat, because these words are also supportive to the contextual meaning, to the meaning of the particular sentence. Like chased, cat, you see, and semantic meaning depends on the lexicon. Lexicon, lexicon means word that is structural meaning, that is the literal meaning of that word or that particular lexicon. Morphological and syntactic structure of sentence, one, is crucial to its meaning. Definitely, it also works in understanding the meaning of a word. If the word were rearranged to a cat under the house chased my dog. Yes, definitely. If the words were rearranged to this manner, Like a cat under the house chased my dog. It would mean, it's different. The semantic meaning also depends on the grammatical structure of the sentence. So we can see the semantic meaning changes. Semantic meaning changes according to the context. It does not remain same in all context. As we can see the previous sentence and then this sentence, we can see it, a cat under the house chased my dog. Now the meaning has been a bit, altered, a bit changed. Now, speaker's meaning. Suppose I have lost my cat and you say to me, one means the sentence one, and your speaker's meaning would be informing me that my cat may be hiding under the house. Yes, that is very good thing to understand. If suppose if you know that my I have lost my cat and then I spoke the same sentence, got my points? It means that my cat may be hiding herself under the house, and to suggest that I go there to look for it, to understand where this meaning comes from. And we need to bring together two components, the semantic meaning and pragmatic meaning. To understand where this meaning comes from, we need to bring together two components, semantic meaning and pragmatic meaning. How does it work? The speaker's meaning one. The pragmatic meaning, I have to assume that we both know my cat is missing. The semantic meaning is that we both know, you and me, I informed you something, and now we both are known to this fact that my cat is missing. That I want to find it, and that you want to see that my cat is safely back home. That my cat is safely back home. So this is how both semantic and pragmatics they work together in some context. We can see with this flow graph, we can see that semantics and pragmatics. Suppose lexicon and grammar, lexicon and grammar both narrow down to the semantic meaning, and semantic meaning and speaker's meaning narrow down to context of use. This is how pragmatics and semantic work. And we can see semantics versus pragmatics. This is very this is very interesting topic to understand how pragmatics differentiate from semantics. And we can see it, semantics focuses on the link between the lexicon, grammar, and semantic meaning, whereas pragmatics focuses on the connection between context of use and semantic meaning. So this was just an introduction to semantics and pragmatics. This was just an introduction. Or if we go in depth study of semantics, we can find studying the semantics of different languages. Semantics, it is not specified, it is not limited, it is not restricted to the English language only. Semantics and pragmatics, they work in Hindi, they work in Japanese, they work because linguistics, the study of structure of the and language, technical part of the language. So it applies same to the Japanese, it applied same to the French, it applies same to the Hindi, it applies same to the other languages of the world. My viewers from United States and Canada and other parts of the world, as I just I would say realized through my data of this channel that some of viewers are from USA and Canada and other countries of the world. So it applies to their countries, their languages, their native languages. I mean, if I talk about an Indian context, so we have Tamil, we have Kannada, we have Hindi, we have Punjabi, we have so many languages in India. And it applies same to the all languages, semantics and pragmatics. Because when we speak Hindi, so it might be some contextual meaning something different from the its literal meaning. And in Hindi, it is there are many chances. There are I would say ample chances for this. So some we can study like say, studying semantics of different languages shows us the great variety of ways in which languages can accomplish the task of talking about the world or talking about the regions of the regions of the country, identifying what is common to the semantics of all languages helps us to understand what is unique about language and human nature. The fundamental semantic concept, the most fundamental semantic concepts describe how words, phrases, and sentences relate to each other and to the world. And we can say synonymy. Two words, phrases, sentences are synonymous, or we can say synonyms if they have same semantic meaning. Definitely, synonyms. Those have the words. Those have similar meaning. Can we call synonyms? For example, I saw more than two and fewer than five dogs. I saw three or four dogs. This is how semantic work. Synonymous, there are synonyms because if I say I saw more than two and fewer than five is equivalent to I saw three and four dogs. This is playing with the language. And antonymy, two words are antonymous if they are opposed in semantic meaning. Same way, because like tall, short, like tall and short. And this is about also about hyphonymy. A word is hyphonium of another if its semantic meaning is more specific than the others. That's very good point. What is hyphonymy? It is hyponymy states about if one word like dog, somebody says dog. In my very first example, I just explained with this example where somebody says dog, somebody says my best friend, somebody says animal. So which is more specific about this dog? My best friend? No, this word is not more specific, but I would say animal is the more specific word for dog. What specifies it? So this way we can see there are some other fundamental semantic concepts. Due to lack of time, I'm just holding my video here. In my coming video of part 2 we will discuss about the further concepts, fundamental concepts of semantics. So here I'm just holding it for this video only. In part 2 we will be discussing about the other fundamental semantic concepts. I hope you liked it, you enjoyed it, and together we will learn it. Here I'm making it concluded. So good luck and good day to all my viewers. Thank you so much for being with us.